whole mess just right here. You have to go over almost something like a lake. Let them swim. There is something like clay down, so they have to give it much attention. It's like they had abandoned this project and they came back later to start constructing the extensions of these water channels. Like you can see, constructing this one that goes up, also this one that goes down. They're constructing there. So it was serving as somewhere they would baptize from, but this water, since the church is no longer functional, people use it in different ways. For the people that are cooling their milk, you can see milk cans over there. I am currently in Nyanama. This is where I am. So I want to take you to that other side. I last visited that area late last year, and hopefully I'm going to be visiting it again. And this other side, they're working on the road and it is currently closed, and it goes up to around Freedom City. I've covered that in one of my previous videos. And this other side, it takes you to the sides of Zana. It goes like this through where Movit Products is up to Zana. It's also under construction, but I think I'm not going to explore it today. Let me take you to this other side. Maybe another time I'll take you up to around Zana from there. So all you need to do is subscribe to the channel and stick around. I'm done with that one. I've told you it is already on the channel. So let's go to this other side. Around here it is usually a busy place at night or in the evening. That is from 6. It's always busy. A lot of people are selling street foods from around here, ranging from chicken and other stuff. So this is where the road is. They worked on the drainage channel. This part had got spoiled, but later they've just put more soil. You can clearly see it is already dirty. Polythene stuffed in there. So let's go see what this area has to do or to offer. Joanna or Joan Sunshine dropped a comment. I'm going to be using this comment. She said that in a few years from now, the road network in the city is going to be better. And I do agree with her. Like, there is a lot of constructions going on. As a person that is moving or that always moves to different areas, I do agree there is a lot of constructions that are ongoing at the moment. So all I believe is once all these constructions are done, it's going to be a better network. Not only the constructions, maybe if they are of poor quality, but if the quality is great, they will stay around for some time. So they leveled these places already, worked on the drainage channels already. What is left with this place is starting to pour or put the stones. Of course, remember there are layers that start from down. Here they already mixed the soil with the stones. So what they're left with is starting to put the layers. Excuse me. So this is a company around here. It's a company owned by Chinese. They hire mixers, like they have different mixers, like concrete mixers and many other related materials. See here are the culverts. So after the construction, they are supposed to level it with this one here, so there will be nowhere. See, the connectors, what I call the connectors, of course, this is the name I gave them. They're already silted. There is some silt which is almost halfway. Let's see how this one is looking like. So all these people are in the wetland. So you see here, almost halfway, it is already sealed. There is too much silt, which is almost blocking it. So they put up some materials here, mostly the stones, to construct the water channel down. So this project was like this, and you can clearly see that they've made it flat again. I'll look for this video and connect it with this one. Like, I will put it in the comment section. Make sure to check out the first comment. So it was flattened last time, that is last year, and made look like this. So they have done it again. So meaning they're not yet ready, or maybe they're still working on concentrating onto the part that is in the wetland. There is a part in the wetlands in front where we are heading. They had dug up and they were supposed to stuff in stones to have it not to sink, because it has a lot of water. So it's like they had abandoned this project and they came back later to start constructing the extensions of these water channels. Like you can see, constructing this one that goes up, also this one that goes down. They're constructing there. See? Almost nothing was happening and the road was getting bad. Hopefully you can see. See the road. I thought by this time this place would have been tarmacked, but I'm a little bit disappointed. You see that put stones around here, but the place is already rugged. You see, they stuffed stones from down to this level because it was a wetland and it was waterlogged. There was a lot of water around here. You can clearly see that water is always moving. It's a wetland. See? The water never stops. So the last time I passed here, we were passing up the other side, not here, because they were working here, they were putting stones here. So after putting the stones, they left it. Or maybe that is their way of working. They give it time, and yeah, I think that's what they do. Just like the people that lay bricks, they put soil in the water and then give it time to, let me say, can I call it mature or ferment, something like that, to become sticky. I think that is the same thing that happens here. You see, the water is always moving. Even the other side. And these ones are edging the concrete that they laid. Hopefully they are not weak by the time they come back to them. So the remaining space is for laying tarmac or concrete stones and then tarmac, the final one. But there is nothing going on. And people have started spoiling them. Look at this one. It is like it was hit by a car and all this got broken. Wow, the quality of works. See? Water's everywhere. I am disappointed. You see right here, it's like they've never constructed. If you don't look at the water channel and you concentrate into the middle, it's like this place has never been worked upon. Wow. This road takes you up to the Chitebi School, secondary school, or Chitebi Hospital, the government-aided hospital. And now we are in the Kabowa neighborhoods. This place was also not in good conditions. Still, it's not in good conditions. So somewhere here we are at the Kabowa police station. And this is where the other road projects that I also recently covered, the one that comes from up Mutundu up to around Najana Nkumbi. So it's the one in front there. So around here, it comes from the other side and then takes you to this other side. This is the one, and I've covered it recently. If you haven't seen it, check down below. Not 5 videos from here, you will see it. I've covered this one. It goes up to the old Entebbe Road. If you track it from here. So here Wamala Road, which is from this other side, it continues to the other way up to the Wankulukuku Stadium. So let's continue with this other one. This place is, what can I call it? Can I call it a small market? Like people always putting their stuff outside. And this is where they sell from. I think there is something happening the other side. I'll pause here and then continue from the other side if there is anything. Nothing going on so far, but I see signposts that want people to reduce speed, that there must be something going on. Let's continue up to around Ndeeba, where the mosque is, and that's where we shall be ending the video. So the plan is to also work onto this road. I remember in 2022, they started in 2022, paused, then came to this other side, and that's where they've been working. Let's continue and see what is happening. There is something happening. So according to the signpost, there is some roadworks going on. So let's go and see. So this place wasn't like this. They have since done something and they continued with the water channel. I think this way it's going to be closed and down it is open. So that's what I've seen. If one is closed, the other one is open. If not, they're all closed. But I think they're phasing out the closed one, the open ones, because they're also dangerous and easy for people to throw such rubbishes that take time to decay. So this time they may be serious. Lots of rubbish piles by the roadside. So this is what is happening here.
From the consumer's point of view, such a measure is definitely not understandable. The whole of Europe is clamouring for cheap electric cars. Now we have cheap electric cars, which are also very well received by consumers.
So these are the Kabowa neighborhoods. Ndeeba Kabowa, that's all you can call it. And those are the symbol areas. So here it's the same thing up to the other side. Maybe let me go up to that side. That's where I'll start from and see. So we are finally here and I see there is something going on. I think they concentrated from the other side and they're coming this way. Some business here. Let's go and see what is happening over here. So the pipe here was spoiled and people are collecting free water. Huge water system. It's a little bit messy around here. So the areas here are known for mechanics, spare parts, such kind of things. That's what they're known for. So the measuring and it should be slanting. They're trying to find out it should be slanting. That's why they're trying to measure. So it's a whole mess just right here. You have to go over almost something like a lake. Let them swim. So they are saying motorcycles aren't supposed to pass here. This one is for pedestrians. This place has always been bad. And I think that's why I've concentrated on it. There is something like clay down, so they have to give it much attention, otherwise they'll have wasted time. So they've collected all this from down. And somewhere it looks like sand, but it's not that fine sand. And before I disappear, maybe let me come to this other side. There is something I want to show you around here. So there is a simple man-made lake around here, and it still used to be a fish pond. So they enlarged it and they started calling it a simple lake. It's inside there. Well, so it was a simple lake serving as a place for baptism. There was a church, there is a church that was around here. It's still here. So it was serving as somewhere they would baptize from. But this water, since the church is no longer functional, people use it in different ways. For the people that are cooling their milk, you can see milk cans over there. And then there are those that use it for washing. There is a washing bed just somewhere there, and others use it for constructing, others use it for washing different machines. Since I've told you, it's an area for mechanics or garages. Anyway, let's continue. From there, you're supposed. So there is a lot of water. They are going to give this place, or this part is supposed to be given attention, because the presence of the other small lake tells you that there is a lot of water around here. So the church used to be there. The owner passed on, I think, in 2022. The owner was too old, and those are guava trees. So the guava trees were for the people that used to come to fellowship. They're the ones that used to feast on them. You can also see that they are mature ones. So we continue. If you have been consistent with these videos, I've been mentioning these places. So where I'm going right now, it's where the mosque that is commonly known as Dunia it is. And from there, it takes you to the rest of the parts of Ndeeba, and it can as well take you to the city. So that's where the video is going to be ending. So this is where the mosque is. Omuzikiti gwa Dunia. It's like saying Dunia's mosque. It's owned by Dunia. Maybe that is the person that spearheaded in the construction of this mosque, and that's why they named it after him. And I think this is where I'm going to be ending my video. This road takes you to the other parts of Ndeeba, and the Kabaka's Palace is just right the other side. So I'm going to be crossing from somewhere here and then end the video. Till another time, I'm out.